Hey everybody, Mrs. Bianchi. We're looking at number one. There are 240 tickets for sale to the school play. With 2 days remaining before the first performance, 48 tickets remain unsold. Select the three equations that can be used to find T, the number of tickets that have been sold. So when you're going through these numbers, you would want to really think about what does this number represent? Because we would have tickets that we're going to start out with, then we're going to sell a bunch of tickets, and then we're going to have a bunch of tickets that would be unsold. And we would have to subtract these two numbers to get the unsold tickets, right? The total number of tickets minus the tickets sold will give us how many are unsold. Let's go through and figure out which of these three the number 240 is. Let's read it again. There are 240 tickets for sale to the school play. That would mean that's how many they have altogether, sold and unsold. Let's put that number right here. Now, if we find the number 48 and ask ourselves, what is that? With 2 days remaining before the first performance, 48 tickets remain unsold. That would go right here. Now, what are we looking for? We're looking for T, right, which is the tickets that have been sold. That would be this. Now, if we go through the choices, this, by the way, there was a typo. This didn't look like an equal sign on the paper copy of it. It looked like a subtraction sign, but just know that was intended to be an equal sign rather. Now that matches exactly what we have here, doesn't it? Now, if we were going to solve this, we would probably apply the inverse to subtracting t, and we would add t to both sides of the equation. Everything here would cancel out. We would write the 240. We would write the equal sign, and then we would rewrite this as t being added to 48. Now, is this an option that you see anywhere? T plus 48 equaling 240? Do we see that? T plus 48 equaling 240, so doesn't that look like it's probably going to be one of the choices? Now, the other thing that we should do is go ahead and solve this by applying the inverse operation to find out what we're doing. So the opposite of add 48 to a variable would be to subtract 48 from a variable, and we would be doing that on both sides. All of this would cancel out. We would bring the t down, and then my recommendation is to go ahead and subtract these two numbers and come up with whatever number that is. Now, whatever number you have that's in this yellow box, if you're struggling to find what all three of them are, by the way, 240 minus 48 we're saying is equaling t. Let me say that again. 240 minus 48 equals t. Is that even a choice? 240 minus 48 equals t. That might help you by what I'm saying, might help you to identify that third one. But if you're still confused, whatever this number is, you'll substitute it in for t and pick all the ones that make the statement true when you put this answer in the place of t.